Alright, so welcome to the map Rune. We have the yellow Dwarven player Irby, his ally, the green Engman player Metis Merix, and the grey Isengard player Almighty Me. They're against the red Mordor player King Mustafa, the blue Man of the West player Sauron, and last but not least the white Isengard player, the White Hand, Solas. Rune is the name of the map. We have signal fires in the middle of the map, in the center, that will grant you vision. But also most important, we have those outposts. I think they are the most important neutral structures you want to capture because they give you lots of money and also increase your command points by 25. The 25 command points is not that huge, but the money you get from it is actually massive. This is a map from BFME1 by the way, but it's not called Rune in BFME1 I think. It's very similar, it's pretty much stolen from BFME1. But of course, you know, BFME1 is of course the mother of Battle for Middle-earth games. It's the OG one, you know. Alright, we have 3 furnaces into the Uruk pit, and I'm pretty certain that you actually get more money from 3v3s. So we might see lots of action. The gap, the distance between the players is kind of huge, so they need to walk a really long distance. And for that reason, the early game might be a little bit slowish. The most important player is going to be the player in the middle. So it's going to be Metis Merix for the left side team and Sauron for the right side team. Because the middle player is able to rotate very quickly to his ally top and to his ally bottom to support them. While the bottom player, for example, really needs a long distance to support his ally at the top side. So the middle, the center is the most important. And this has to be the spot for the best player. I think Metis Merix is indeed a very experienced 3v3, 4v4 player. And of course we have Barking and Irby. The builder is going to be used as a bait. The troll will be creeped easy peasy lemon squeezy, no problem. The Isengard pikemen are hitting very hard and they will almost take no damage. In the meantime, Solas doing pretty much the same thing on the opposite side of the map, top. And they will be done simultaneously, but Mustafa is sending the Corsairs immediately forward, and if he manages to steal this, it's going to be massive. What you can do in those situations is to destroy the outpost. If you know you can't hold it for a long time, what you can do is do just this, what he's trying to do, destroy it, so nobody is able to keep it. Solas moving his way up to the outpost top side. Irby has to stop him no matter what. You don't want to give him the outpost control for more than like a minute, otherwise he will just grow rich, he will outspam you. The outpost has been destroyed by Barking. Pikemen, they gotta be careful, the Corsairs are strong against them. Crossbowmen, they can't fight this in the melee range, but it looks like they are being outrun by the Corsairs. War chant has to be used, it's like a very risky war chant. And we have the Wolf Riders coming from Meti to support his ally. One trample into the second trample, and that should be just enough. Again, teamwork is very important. So Irby, instead of destroying this, will be stealing this for himself. There comes the rallying call, but it will stop this for now. And Irby knows, okay, I have to destroy this, otherwise he will just get too much money. Creepin has been used from Solas. He's trying to ignore the Guardians with the Uruks. And the Uruks will just be sent forward to search for the mineshafts. He will be able to find this mineshaft with no units inside, and this one should be going down. No pikemen. Meti is doing a good job trampling down those soldiers, but there is a knight from Sauron. I will be used from the Mordor player Mustafa to support his allies' units, and he even was recruiting some of the Galadriel warriors from the inn. There are also inns in this map. Isengard has this one. He will get the chance to recruit the Black Orcs, and the man player will be recruiting the Albion warriors. Offensive Tavern, so he will keep producing more and more Corsairs all the time. We hear golems screaming and crying somewhere. Warwick Sentry on a choke point like this, very important and super impactful. Because this pathway is kind of tiny, so you can't really walk past that without the Warwicks attacking you. Golem has been killed, and the ring will be captured by Solas. Again, in 3v3s or in team games generally, you are able to send money to your ally, and your allies can also send money to you. And remember, all you need is 10,000. Beautiful slap shot from King Brand. King Brand is doing a phenomenal job killing those crossbowmen. Only 2 more remaining now. One more hit. Or will this be the hero? No, he won't make it to the fortress.
You have my
Toby,
sword.
okay, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Means a lot. Okay, in the meantime, Barking is under attack. So, Mustafa and Sauron are both attacking, and for that reason, Matty is trying to help his ally. Good micro from Matty, denying those knights of Gondor to find the engage. Firebomb from Corsairs, chunking the front line. The pikes are slaughtered. Now he can go for a trample. Beautiful trample. Still many pikemen remaining, and also they get slowed down by the trampling and every single horse. I take it back. Actually, it was not very good. Okay, the well is coming up for men, but I think they can't hold the spot, so they will have to give it up. Because I believe Matty and Barking can defend this. In the meantime, Solas still keeps fighting against Irby non-stop. Warg Riders are coming. We have Gloin now. Irby is, you know, investing more into the heroes like King Brand and also Gloin. Boom, level 2 immediately. Remember, level 4 is gonna be a massive power spike for the daddy of Gimli, the Shake Foundation. Should be able to one-shot the Warg Sentry or the Furnace, no problem. And dwarves are able to win this. Leadership is kicking in, of course, you know, making sure that you have more DPS, that you are more tanky. And one pikeman might be able to get away. The wargs are coming, but I think the heroes like King Brain and also Klein should be able to deal with this no problem, at least for now. But remember, also Solas is bringing reinforcements, including berserkers. The wargs country has been taken down. We have black orcs coming from the inn as a reinforcement, is working as a secondary barrack. And also Matty and his ally Barking are, you know, pushing from the bottom. They were able to destroy all the structures like slaughterhouses in wells. And if they can now make it to the tavern, it will open like a huge, you know, area. Lourdes is also up on the field. Level 3 Carnage is on cooldown. The ring is gonna make it to the fortress of Solas. We might see it eventually, right? There is a potential. We might see Ring Hero later on. Imagine that, Sauron, the Dark Lord, making his appearance in the first game. Tavern has been indeed destroyed. We have Voldor. He's lucky that this... Voldor is actually from Matty. Never mind, I take it back. Matty, as you can see, you know, the player in the middle, you can join either the bottom side player or the top side player. Solas is playing a 1v1 against Irby pretty much, while Sauron is sporting Mustafa and Matty is sporting Barking. There is an army of Galadrims, soldiers, and knights. Oh, that's bad. Dude, the knights are gonna crush everything here. Baldur is gonna be also in trouble. No pikemen, greedy move from Matty Mercs. Because he was paying attention to this location, Irby actually kind of pushing Solas back quite a bit. Shake Foundation is available. Remember, the Uruk pit is, you know, tanky building, but the Shake Foundation is gonna chunk it, if not one-shot it. I will be used from Mustafa to support his ally. Berserker is, you know, doing a good job, but he's alone. The trample won't do anything. There comes the Shake Foundation, barely, almost one-shotting the building. The man player might be able to repair this. He might need to, otherwise Gloin is gonna slowly but surely take it down. That means no more unit production. The Dwarven army is too strong, too powerful. Now Solas has asking for help eventually, and Sauron is coming to trample the front line, but the Uruk has been already slain and destroyed. Eomer giving leadership to the knights, but there are still pikemen you need to avoid. King Brand is dealing continuously damage over time. His slapshot is available very soon. The furnace level 2 is getting destroyed, and Solas is falling apart. He has to invest money into the, what is this? Mine Lounge expansion. The furnace is going to get destroyed. The Knights of Gondor are running it down. They can't deal with this. Black Orcs are coming, trying to kill the builder, who's gonna get in safety. Mordor is coming too. But you see, while they are doing this, right, that gives like a window to Matty and also to Barking. Because everybody, including Mustafa even from the very bottom side, have to help Solas. Irby was winning the 1v1 in the top side, and for that reason they have to give up the middle, they have to give up the bottom. So while this is happening, Barking and also Matty can push freely and gain so much area, control of the map, signal fire, maybe some outposts, maybe some inns. But for now, Solas is safe. He lost the Uruk Pit though. It's only a Warg Pit. Uruk Pit was level 2. Now that's gonna be a big push. They have seen the Felwind. Orc Summon will be used next from Boldor. There comes the Frozen Land from Ingmar. And Tainted Land from Mordor. The big fiesta. Remember, the Frozen Land is giving you additional leadership, which can stack with the buff of War Chant, and also it's slowing down the enemy units. It's pretty much the only way Ingmar can get leadership for all his units. The Frozen Land. Solas is actually, those black orcs actually doing a good job for Solas, you know? Without this, he would be losing the 1v1 way harder. Outpost under control from Solas still. Can you imagine this? Urbi never took it back. The outpost is legit in front of Urbi's face, but he never destroyed it until now, nor did he took it. But he will be taking it now. It means Urbi is gonna get more and more money. Looks like Sauron will be able to defend himself for now. 3v3. Of course, I can show you guys. Meti has 850 command points. That's the green Ingmar player. And he has in total 4 power points after the Felwind, Warchant, and the Frozen Land. Solas, the White Eisen top right, has 600 command points. He went for the devastation, for the money. And, you know, he is rebuilding stuff, getting more expansions around the fortress. He has the one ring under his control, but far away from getting anywhere to the point of getting to 10,000. He has 2 heroes. Then we have Urbi, that's the green Dwarven player. He's up to 735. He has almost his command points fully filled. He has a huge army, including a level 2 or level 3 Forge Wargs very soon. Statue, Mineshaft. The mine expansion is doing some shenanigans. Look at them. I've never seen the mic. I want to see this once again. The mine expansion is kind of nutty. No? Lourdes is level 1, but this might be very, very bad. Urbi has 20 power points in total, guys, okay? Sauron is up to only 6 power points after the arrow volley in 475, and Barking is up to 575, and Mustafa is up to 650. Mustafa is pushing back, but in reality, his ally might need assistance. The level 3 furnace, the only level 3 furnace, is about to get destroyed too. I mean, Urbi's piece is fine, dude. Like, Urbi's piece is just fine. Urbi is in Solas piece, that's what it is. Lourdes getting level 2, has Carnage, that's good. Sharku. This Mine Launcher expansion is keeping Urbi away from the fortress. Hobbit Summon will be used from Urbi, but the Knights from Sauron will be War Chanted and going for a trample. But the furnace will still get destroyed. Remember, there is a level 3 Forge Wargs. It will be shooting, it's quite tanky too. It has 8,000 HP. But Barking might be in trouble. There are 2 Uruk Pits, but I mean, to be honest, this is not gonna achieve anything. What? He has 1 Easterling and 1 Orc. That's all the damage he can deal. But Orc Archers can actually kill all the units coming from the Uruk Pits and the Clan Ring. In the meantime, Meti is moving to Sauron. Process, thanks for the gifted sub to the Dr. Lecter. Appreciate it. It really means a lot. Thank you so much, my friend.
Pro_Slice gifted Dr. Lecter 12,345 a subscription. What a monster. Pro_Slice gifted a tier 1 sub to Dr. Lecter 12,345. They have given 14 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you so much, appreciate it. I mean, guys, only Mustafa is winning his side because Solas is getting crushed actually by dwarves and Sauron getting crushed by Ingmar. Snow Trolls are coming too. I mean, Mustafa is like I can't understand the logic behind this. Like, there is no need, you get nothing. Let's assume, what is the best case scenario for Mustafa? Okay, he can defeat maybe Barking, which I believe is not going to be the case because, again, he has not enough melee damage to commit to the fortress. But even if he does, okay, he's about to lose 2 of his allies. So, he will still be in a 2v1 disadvantage. So I think in this situation, it would be much better to just help your ally. Because Meti is about to finish... Yeah, Meti is about to finish Sauron. Solas has already been defeated, and it looks like Meti, Irby, and Parking are going to take the game number 1 in this best of 3 challenge. Very well done. Look at the white army from Ingmar, dudes. Meti was using the Blight to kill everything what Mustafa had around this location. And yes, to call it GG, that's a GG indeed. Well played. The score is 1-0.